In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, a gentleman who came from abroad, from a better country, and got settled in Pakistan. He and his wife both were not Pakistanis, but now they're carrying the Pakistani NIC's passports. The children were born and brought up here in Pakistan. The children live in a major city while the parents do live in the small city. And he's a very healthy, very happy man at the age of 71. Healthy, happy. Wherever he goes, wherever he does have to go, he prefers to go on foot. If it is within a walking distance. Very still at the age of 71, he looks very good. He is very active. He have lot of plans to make his life even better. Ask him, how are you, sir? He replies, I'm still above the ground and not inside it. Apparently, it looks very strange. It seems that maybe he is one of the unhappy people, but as a matter of fact, he is not. Initially, I too thought that maybe this is not the right way to respond, but now I think at least he knows one thing. He knows one thing, and that one thing is the importance of the life. That is the biggest ever thing we must be keeping in our mind. We must not be forgetting. Must remember it that I do have to leave this world and have to leave it forever. If I am on the surface of the ground today, I shall not be here forever. And a day will arrive that when I shall be inside the belly of the earth, consumed by the earth and by the parasites, the worms. We must understand the value of the life. That is the only way to be happy. Unfortunately, unfortunately, here in our society, maybe in many other societies as well, are still maybe the people wherever they live. We are of the view that I should have a reason to be happy. I must have a reason to be happy. I must achieve something first. I must achieve something first. Then only I do have the right to be happy. And even if I have achieved something, I have the right to be happy for a short span of time, for some of the time. The bigger the achievement, maybe the, the longer the duration of being happiness. This is our concept of being happy. I think nothing is more ignorant than this one. This is quite an ignorant attitude. The attitude of the ignorant people, and we too are the people, maybe. I shall not like to hesitate, I shall not hesitate to say that we too are ignorant people, we are not the very learned person. Why am I saying this? Because we are not found emphasizing this extremely important factor. Did you listen it from someone else? That we need to become happy because we are alive. We are still alive. We need to distribute happiness amongst the people as well. We have no right, no right, no right to snatch the happiness from the people. We have no right, no right, no right to give the pain to and the trouble and the discomfort to the people unnecessarily. Unnecessarily mean that if they don't deserve it. Even then, I think it is the right of the authorities and not that of the individuals. The right of the societies wherever there is a rule of law. We as an individual, we have no right to give pain, trouble, discomfort even to the people. Rather, we don't have even the right to disrespect someone else. Everyone else must be treated with the respect and the care. And this should be the reason, this should be the reason to become a happy human being. If at all somebody does not create trouble and pain for the other people, for anyone else, I think is a bigger reason to become a happy human being, to live happily. And of course, we need to understand the importance of the life, how important the life is. Unless and until we do understand the importance of the life, we shall never ever be able to become a happy human being. Because as for the achievements are concerned, I shall rather say as for the so-called achievements are the concern, these become the reason to become happy. These become the reason for us to become happy, but only for a short span of time, or not forever at least. If at all we do want to become a happy human being, we should have one reason to become a happy human being, and that one reason is that I am alive on the one hand. I'm not giving pain and trouble to anyone else. Rather, I am slightly caring to the people around me, to the people I'm interacting with, to the people I'm supposed to give the care. So that is I think a far bigger and a far stronger reason to become a happy human being. I think we should stop attaching our happiness with the material achievement, with the so-called honors. I think all of these things are temporary and quite a temporary one. None of those things are absolute. None of those things are permanent. And for that reason, I think that we should become a happy human because we are alive. We do have a very limited number of days here on this earth. We do have a very limited number of days here on this earth. So for that reason, we need to become a happy human being, because that is our basic right, because that should be the purpose of living, giving happiness to the other people. It should be the purpose of living, being a happy person. It should be the purpose of living. As for the accumulation of money is concerned, I think so, earning the money according to our need, that is something which should be taken as something mandatory and compulsory. But the accumulation of money and becoming one of the most influential or one of the influential people, don't think that this is something we should be given that much of importance at all. If at all the money is coming to you through legitimate means, I think it is okay. If at all you have become an influential person, you are becoming a more and more influential person, and without doing something bad, I think it is still okay. Now rather it become a kind of duty to spend a reasonably good amount of money and influence upon the welfare of the people. I think so. If at all we do want to become a happy human being, there must be only one reason to become happy, and that one reason should be that I'm still alive. I'm still alive, and may mean as many days I do have, I shall live happily, and I shall try to make the life of other people better, at least to some extent, if not that big. I think this should be the legitimate purpose of the life, to become a happy human being. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah khair.